Welcome to the Gym Success Podcast.
And a warm welcome to all of our listeners, whether you're tuning in as a gym owner, maybe an operator, a manager, salesperson, perhaps a gym entrepreneur, or even a personal trainer.
I'm Bonnie,
And I'm George.
and today we're diving into, well, a really insightful white paper.
Yeah, we are. It's called 10 Smart Decisions Gym Owners Can Make Right Now to Improve Profitability, and it's by the renowned jthomas. Our goal here isn't just to read it to you.
No, definitely not.
We want to give you truly actionable insights, stuff you can actually use, like, immediately.
Because this isn't just theory, is it? Jim Thomas is super clear that profitability, well, it doesn't just happen by accident.
No stumbling into it.
Right. It's a direct result of making deliberate choices, intentional decisions, and then, actually following through. Disciplined execution. It's about being proactive.
That's absolutely right. Jim really emphasizes that the smart strategic moves you make today, they can directly impact your bottom line this week, and they build momentum.
Which is crucial.
Totally. These aren't just ideas. They're real-world practices, things that have helped loads of fitness businesses turn things around. So, our mission today is to help you figure out what's most important in this paper for your specific situation.
Okay, let's jump into the first decision Jim outlines. It feels pretty foundational, revisiting and reworking your pricing strategy. He calls static pricing a silent profit killer. Wow.
It is strong, yeah. And what's interesting, or maybe worrying, is how often businesses just set their prices once, and that's it. They forget about them, sometimes for years.
Yeah, you get busy.
Exactly. But Jim really gets into why that's risky. You've got inflation chipping away, competitors changing their offers, customer expectations shifting. You have to review your pricing regularly.
It's not set and forget.
Not at all. Your pricing needs to reflect your value now. If your prices haven't moved, but everything else has, you might accidentally be telling people your value hasn't grown either.
Ooh, that's a sharp point. And he has some great questions for you listening. Are your prices really matching the value you give? Have you thought about tiered pricing to maybe catch different parts of the market?
Yeah, and the tricky one. Have you ever raised prices without clearly adding more perceived value? That can backfire.
So what's the smart move?
Jim suggests doing a proper pricing audit. Don't just guess. And he
Yeah.
gives a solid example. Maybe add a new premium tier.
Okay, like with extra perks.
Exactly. Like maybe towel services included, or a couple of coaching check-ins, or early booking for popular classes. And here's the kicker. Jim says even a, say, 10% price bump, if it comes with real added value members, say, that can boost your margins way more than just getting 10% more basic members.
Right, because the cost to serve that premium member might not be much higher.
Precisely. So the question becomes, are you leaving money on the table by not reviewing this? Is there potential profit just sitting there in your current structure?
Okay, so pricing's sorted, or at least under review. Then Jim makes us look at our actual building, the physical space. Point 2, monetize underutilized space. He argues every single square foot should either be making you money or actively making the member experience better. Anything else, that's dead space, untapped potential.
A powerful way to think about it. Opportunity cost, right?
Yeah.
If a space isn't earning its keep, it's costing you. Rent, utilities, just not contributing.
So what can you do with that space?
Well, Jim throws out some great ideas. Could you rent a corner out to a physical therapist? Or maybe a massage therapist? Adds revenue and a service for your members.
Okay, symbiotic.
Yeah. Or run weekend boot camps in an empty studio. Specialized workshops. Even something simpler like a smoothie bar. Or a decent recovery zone with foam rollers and maybe massage guns. A nice merch display can work too.
So for someone listening, maybe looking around their gym right now, what's the immediate step?
Jim's advice is super direct. Find one underused area, just one, and make a plan to turn it into a revenue stream in the next 30 days.
Wow, 30 days.
Yeah, don't overthink it. Pick a spot, make it happen. See your space as an asset, not just a cost.
Okay, activating assets. Makes sense. Now, moving from physical space to human resources, Jim's third tip, outsource or automate low-impact tasks.
Yeah, this one's big.
He says your team needs to focus on things that actually bring in money or directly impact members, not get bogged down in admin.
This really hits home, I think, especially in fitness, where that personal connection is everything. All those little admin tasks, they eat up time. They dilute your staff's focus, and they cost you in labor for stuff that isn't, core to the member experience.
Like what specifically?
Jim gives clear examples. Manual check-ins, switch to key fobs or an app. paper billing. Move to automated payments. Even cleaning, compare the cost of pros versus having your staff do it.
Interesting. Cleaning.
Yeah, often outsourcing cleaning frees up your team to actually talk to members, give tours, things that build the business.
I get the principle of freeing up staff for high-value work. But for, say, a smaller gym, is outsourcing always cheaper? Where's that tipping point Jim mentions?
That's a fair question. It's not always black and white. Jim suggests looking at the volume of the task and if it needs special skills. Like if billing takes 10 staff hours a week and an automated system costs less than that, clear win.
Okay.
Cleaning. If pros do a better job faster and your staff could use that time for sales or member engagement, the value swap makes sense. Jim's smart move is audit your team's time for 1 week. Just track it. Find 1 or 2 low-impact tasks. Then commit, automate, or outsource them by the end of the month.
Just 1 or 2 to start.
Yeah. Free up that bandwidth now.
All right, number 4 is about tightening the belt, cutting non-essential spending by 10%. Nobody loves doing this, but seems necessary.
It often is. And it's amazing how much house can slip through the cracks.
Yeah.
Right? Stuff on auto pay, old contracts.
Guilty.
We all are. But Jim's point is crucial. Every dollar you save there isn't just saved, it's freed up. You can reinvest it directly into things that grow the business. Marketing, facility upgrades members will notice, staff training.
So where do you look first?
He suggests reviewing software suds you barely use. Look at utility bills, can you be smarter with energy? And definitely renegotiate vendor contracts. Cleaning supplies, equipment maintenance, music licensing. Have you checked those rates lately?
Probably not recently enough, but okay, 10%. Does that seemingly small amount really make a big difference overall?
It's the compound effect and what you do with it. Let's say you save $500 a month. That's $6,000 a year. If you reinvest that $6,000 into a targeted marketing campaign that brings in, say, 20 new members, that $6,000 wasn't just saved, it generated significant new revenue.
Right, it becomes working capital.
Exactly. So Jim's smart move is find and cut 10% of non-essentials this month. And then this is key. Decide exactly where that money will be reallocated to drive revenue. Be intentional.
Okay, intentionality. Now, this next one, Jim says, is where it gets really interesting. Reigniting old leads and past members. He calls your CRM a gold mine.
Because it is. This is something so many businesses just, let's sit there. Jim hammers this point. People who've already shown interest or even been members, they are way, way more likely to convert than someone seeing your ad for the first time.
Makes sense. They already know you.
They have brand awareness, maybe some trust built up, the barrier is lower.
Right.
But you need the right message, he says, not just a generic email blast.
So what kind of messages?
He suggests things like personalized "we miss you" emails, maybe with a special limited time offer just for them, or texting leads who never joined with a free week pass, even mailing handwritten postcards. That personal touch can cut through the noise.
Yeah, a handwritten note definitely stands out these days. So what's the concrete action step here to tap into this gold mine?
Jim's smart move is sharp. Launch a focused 7-day reactivation campaign. Keep it short and urgent.
7 days. Okay.
Make it personal. Make the offer compelling. And make sure it's structured to be profitable. You're leveraging relationships you already built. The cost to acquire these people, again, is basically zero. It's pure upside.
Love that. Okay, number 6. Jim makes a pretty bold statement here. You won't get rich selling $40 a month memberships alone. Profitability comes from increasing each member's lifetime value. High margin add-ons. That's a big mindset shift for some gyms.
It really is. It's about understanding where your real profit comes from. Basic memberships are vital for scale, sure. But the big financial gains often come from services where you can charge more because they offer specialized value.
Like personal training.
Exactly. Tiered PT packages, nutrition coaching, small group training, which can be very profitable, even branded supplements or apparel, if done well. These aren't just extras. They deepen the member relationship and seriously bump up your average revenue per member.
So for a gym wanting to boost the bottom line beyond just volume, what's the move?
The smart move is strategic and quick. Develop one new high-margin service this week. Just one to start.
This week? Wow.
Yeah, act fast. But crucially, you then need to train your staff thoroughly so they can promote it confidently and consistently. It's not enough to just have the service. You need to sell it.
All right, the team needs to be able to explain the value.
Precisely. Frame it as a benefit, an opportunity for the member, not just an upsell.
Okay, got it. Next, number 7. Implementing a referral incentive program. Jim says referral marketing is powerful, cheap, but often just left to chance.
Yeah, you hope people will talk about you, but hope isn't a strategy, right? Referrals need structure. They need rewards.
So how do you structure it?
This is where you turn your happiest members into your marketing force. Jim suggests good incentives. Maybe a free month for both the referrer and the new person who joins. That's a strong win-win.
Yeah, everyone likes free.
Or branded swag t-shirts, water bottles, turns members into walking ads. Or run a proper refer and win contest with a cool prize. The incentive doesn't have to be huge, just enough to motivate people to actually make the referral.
It taps into that existing loyalty. How do you kickstart this?
Jim's smart move is simple. Launch a Bring a Friend Week or a specific referral contest with a deadline. Then shout about it everywhere.
Everywhere?
Yep. In classes, signs at the front desk, emails, social media posts. Make it super easy for members to participate and making clear what the reward is. Get them excited about spreading the word.
Makes sense. Leverage the community. Okay, number 8. Upskill your team to sell more. Jim calls your staff profit centers. He really believes training is what drives performance, whether it's signing up new members or just keeping current ones engaged.
It begs the question, doesn't it? Are your staff really equipped to handle the opportunities that come through the door?
Yeah.
Or are they just checking people in?
Good point.
Jim highlights those core sales skills, how to greet someone properly, qualify their needs, how to present membership options effectively, create a bit of urgency, how to handle objections. You need to think about it. It's too expensive.
Yeah, the classics.
Right. And how to actually ask for the sale, to close confidently. Investing in these skills directly impacts your conversion rates, your average sale value, your bottom line. Your front desk person might be the only person a prospect talks to.
So besides just hand them a sales script, what's the best way to actually build these skills?
Jim's smart move here is super practical. Hold a weekly sales huddle. Just 30 minutes. Short, focused.
Okay, a quick meeting.
But make it interactive. Role play scenarios. Practice handling objections. Go over your key performance indicators, your KPIs. Are we hitting tour goals? Closing rates? Make it about continuous improvement, consistent practice. Turn your team into confident advisors, not just clerks.
Constant refinement. Got it. Number 9 feels incredibly important. Raise retention by 10% with better onboarding. Jim calls retention the quiet engine of profit.
And he backs it up, right? That's that 5 times cheaper to keep a member than find a new one. That's huge.
It really puts the focus on keeping people happy once they join.
Especially in those first few weeks. That initial experience is critical. A new member just committed time, money, trust. How you welcome them sets the stage.
So what does good onboarding look like?
Jim suggests things like personalized welcome orientations, not just handing them a key fob, maybe proactive 30-day check-ins. How's it going? Hitting any roadblocks? Offering a free goal-setting session with a trainer. Even a small welcome kit with some branded stuff.
Making them feel truly welcome and set up for success.
Exactly. Seen, valued, supported right from the start. Build that connection early.
So what's the immediate action step for listeners here?
Jim's smart move is map out your 30-day new member journey, step by step, every touch point. What happens day 1, day 7, day 30? Make sure that journey actively builds connection, fosters community, and helps them see results. Lay that strong foundation. Retention will naturally improve. That's profit locking in.
Love that. Okay, finally, number 10. Track key metrics relentlessly. This is pretty blunt. Profitability is driven by data, not feelings.
Yeah, he says too many owners are flying blind, making decisions based on gut feel instead of actual numbers.
Which numbers are most important?
He lists the crucial ones. Customer acquisition cost, CNC. How much does it cost you to get one new member? Your conversion rate, how many leads turn into sales? Retention rate, how long do members stick around? Average member value, what's each member worth over their lifetime with you? And revenue per square foot, is your space efficient?
Wow, okay, lots to track.
These numbers tell the real story. They show you what's working, what's not, often revealing things your intuition might miss completely.
So if someone isn't tracking these closely right now, how do they start making smarter decisions?
Jim's smart move is simple and manageable. Pick just 3 core metrics from that list, 3 that feel most critical for you right now, and commit to tracking them weekly.
Just 3 to start.
Yeah. Don't overwhelm yourself. Track them weekly. Share them with your team. Transparency helps. And then, crucially, use that data to make decisions. Facts, not assumptions. It ties everything together. Intentional, data-driven profitability. You stop guessing, you start knowing.
Well, that was incredibly packed. A fantastic run-through of Jim Thomas's white paper. It really drives home that improving profitability, it doesn't have to be some massive, complex overhaul.
Absolutely not. Like Jim says, it starts with daily decisions, small actions, but smart ones. Taken with urgency, with intention, every single one of these 10 strategies is within your control right now.
Yeah, you don't need permission.
Nope. Or perfect timing. You just need clarity on what to do, commitment to do it, and consistency. And that closing line from Jim is powerful. Profit isn't accidental, it's engineered.
Profit isn't accidental, it's engineered. I like that. It puts the power back in the owner's hands.
Definitely. And look, if you're listening and thinking, okay, I get it, but I could use some help implementing this, whether it's a pricing audit, getting those CRM campaigns going, rethinking your space, or just a full profitability turnaround, Jim Thomas is the expert. He's available to help you engineer that success.
You can reach Jim Thomas directly. His number is 214-629-7223, or you can email him at jthomas@fmconsulting.net.
That number again is 214-629-7223, and the email is jthomas@fmconsulting.net.
So as we wrap up, here's something to think about, maybe chew on.
Considering these 10 strategies, what is the single immediate decision you'll make today, right now, to start engineering your own profitability?
That's the real question, isn't it? Moving from listening to doing. Thanks so much for joining us on the Gym Success Podcast. We really hope this gave you some valuable, actionable ideas.